What's going on, guys? This is Bootleg Bosco. Today's video is a quick benchmark test of my new processor, the i7 4790k. I'm running the i7 4790k. I'm also running a GTX 760, and I have the game installed on a 120 gigabyte SSD. I believe it's a Samsung Evo SSD. So right now I'm getting around between 35 and 50 frames in the middle of Electro, which is pretty good from what I was getting before. I'm running this game pretty smooth. Let me go ahead and keep running around a bit so I can show you. You're obviously going to get a little bit of server lag every once in a while. That's going to drop your frames down pretty low for a couple seconds, but they can't really help that right now. So hopefully we don't run into that. But either way, so I'm running around here pretty smooth, guys. Everything is rendering in pretty good. I believe the SSD helps out a lot for that. A lot of people will say, oh, it doesn't matter. There's some server lag right there. A lot of people will say, oh, it doesn't really matter if you have it installed on an SSD, but in my opinion, it makes the game run a lot smoother. It helps with the rendering in objects quicker, and that is a big thing for DayZ. So, let's just go ahead and hide real quick. Let me keep running around, show you I'm getting 40 frames. Let's just go hide in here real quick, show you my in-game settings. Just hide right here. Who cares? If somebody comes and kills me, they kill me. Let's go to configure. All this is set to pretty much personal preference, but video, we got a custom 100%. VSync should always be disabled. User interface, resolution 1920 by 1080, small, 16 by 9 wide. Quality, very low, very high, normal, and low. The reason my objects is set to very low is because I messed with a config file outside of the game, which was a scene complexity. I'll talk about that in a little bit, but the objects for me right now are set to very low. If I were to change it to very high, I'll show you what happens. Man, I was running at 47, it dropped down to 38. So I'm just going to keep that on very low. And clouds are normal and shadows are low. Go to textures. Video memory should be set to auto no matter what computer you have. Texture detail and texture filtering are set to very high. Let's go to rendering. Anti-aliasing is disabled. Alpha coverage is disabled. Edge smoothing, FXAA very high for me. HDR quality is low. Ambient occlusion is disabled. Post-process quality is disabled also. Bloom and rotational blur, those are personal preference. So just go through these one more time so you can get a quick look at them. And cool. So you guys can see I'm running pretty decent frames here. Before I was getting really bad frames. I'd maybe be getting 15 on my old processor. I used to have a AMD Athlon X4 860k, which was not the best processor. Now, if you guys want to see what it looks like outside of the city, I can run out here real quick. Out in the middle of nowhere, I'm getting an average of 70 to 90 frames. You can already see it jumping up to 50 here, 58, 62. Sorry, the frames are pretty small for you guys. I have it 2 frames set up so I can see the one a little bit bigger. But let's go ahead and run out here. Get away from this damn zombie. Alright guys, so I'm outside of Electro now, and I'm getting between 70 and 90 frames. It's pretty good. I actually believe I hit 100 frames here, but I forgot to talk about the scene complexity, so I'm re-recording this part of my audio. If you don't know how to get into your DayZ config files outside of the game, there's plenty of videos out there that will show you how, but the easiest way I can tell you is go to My Documents, go to DayZ, and then you'll have 3 files in there. One will be your DayZ profile with your name on it, the computer name, whatever your computer's named is what it will be. What you want to do is go into there and go all the way to the bottom, and you'll see a line that says Scene Complexity. On my computer, before I changed anything, it was default set to 1 million. I changed it all the way down to 200,000. Yeah, that does limit my graphics a little bit, but it jumped my frames up a whole bunch. So if you guys enjoyed this extra little tip, go ahead and try it out. If you're new to the channel and like this content, go ahead and like the video, subscribe, whatever. If you guys want to see a funny blooper that happened while I was recording this, stick around till the end of the video. I will see you guys in the next one. What's up, dude? Yeah, you can kill me if you want. I'm just, I'm recording a little benchmark test. I got my new processor, so if you kill me, I'm just going to run back here. I don't have anything.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, so I mean, if you want to kill me, just go ahead and kill me. Be a dick like you are. Yeah, you fucking dick.